back to our YouTube, baby!
So today we're doing something very, very exciting.
We've got some out of this world incredible news flash. News coming! This is awesome. Take it away.
So,
I've been basically doing a lot of... Oh! Speaking of the devil!
What?
We're doing something huge! We're doing something, like, massive. Like, not in a million years. Last year, if you said this to me and you would be doing this, I would have been like, no way. Even myself, I was like, oh, would you be doing it? I'd be like, no way, no way.
Okay, if you can tell, it is very, very, very exciting. Will has been so excited about this while I was away. He was doing lots of planning, which I was not aware of. So I've come back to this very pleasant surprise. You've been very organised.
Yeah, and what I'm going to do is play...
It's giving businessman.
And businessman. Got a message literally now regarding what we are going to do. Should we tell him?
3, 2, 1. We're looking for a house.
Oh, I was going to say we're buying a house. 3, 2, 1. We're looking for a house. Yeah, we're going to move in together. This is something I wrote in Jessie's card, which a lot of you had a lot of speculation. Maybe right, maybe wrong, maybe right. Speculation.
We're looking for a house.
We're looking for a house, and I did a lot of research.
An apartment.
Yeah, an apartment or a house. Probably apartment. City life.
You're excited for city life,
I'm buzzing, but we've just got a message, and I want to share with you because we are at the very first stages, and we're going to take you through all of this with us. So
I'm nervous for this though.
Same. So just to give you a bit of background, I was about to say obviously I'm from UK. So obviously I'm English. We're buying a house in England. First of all, we don't know how that will work. Obviously with her visa, her being Australia and in the UK, we don't know how that will work.
We're exploring our possibilities.
Yeah, but we're kind of like, we jumped the gun a little bit. We are going to look at a property, which is really, really cool, but we haven't done all of the behind the scenes. However, we think we should be okay. But without further ado, I will play this.
Okay.
All right.
Hi, Will. So most clients that we show developments or flats to, they do probably need to speak to a mortgage broker.
Fair. I didn't even know you need to speak to a mortgage broker.
Okay, so for reference, everyone, fun fact, I used to work in banking, so I do know how these things work.
Yeah, this is why you shouldn't let a boyfriend who has no idea what he's doing plan everything, because this was all planned before Jessie I informed Jessie, so we could have had
It's okay, you have your moment, it's exciting.
We could have had a really awkward chat, and she was like, no, I'm not ready.
Do you know what? Because I've worked in banking, I just know how this works, so I was not negative, but when Will was like so excited, came to me all this, I was like, okay, we need to organise this, and this.
Yes, you're wearing my mojo!
And I was like, oh, sorry.
It sounds like you guys are in a not an awkward situation, but a different situation in that you mentioned you run your own company, and then also your girlfriend's from Australia. I don't know the implications of how long she'll have to be in the country to buy.
I got an immigration officer to help me.
But it's definitely worth speaking to a mortgage broker. All it needs is just a quick chat that should be able to give you a vague understanding of how much you can borrow and what your total budget is. Sometimes people don't realise that they have bigger budgets. Some people
Fingers crossed.
have smaller budgets.
Give us a big budget!
But you don't want to obviously waste your time looking at all these flats, and then when you get down to it, you can't actually afford to buy it. So I'm happy I'll put you in touch with someone.
Okay, so we're just going to have to speak to a mortgage broker. But that's okay. That's really, really chill.
That's great.
Now.
That's news that I already knew.
Okay, yeah, cool.
Yeah.
All right, he's put me in touch. I think, has he put me in touch? Oh, yeah, he sent me a number. Okay, that's pretty chill.
So the first steps will be to find our serviceability, so see how much we can borrow.
Yeah.
And then from there on, I guess it gets into the logistics of the property, where it is, how much it's going to cost. So when you're applying for a home loan, the most important thing that a mortgage broker needs to see is that you can pay the repayments, regardless as to your savings or your assets. They need to see that there is a form of income that is going to cover not only what you need to pay back, but as well your living expenses.
Okay, cool.
So that means no more $200 Uber Eats orders after a night out. That's not going to look good on the bank statement.
Right, okay, awesome. But we're seeing an apartment today, which is literally smack in the middle of Manchester, which is really, really exciting.
Which is really random, because guess what? I've never been to Manchester.
Oh my god, neither have I. Okay, this is my thought behind it, my thought process.
Whoever paired us together, energetic, bold, airhead, forgetful, random people together, and let them live a life. What were you thinking?
This is my reasoning behind Manchester. I've done no research, so you might watch this and go, what is this freak talking about? Okay. London and Manchester are like the two biggest cities in the UK. London, we all know, is so expensive. And we want to obviously buy our first house. London's just out of our price range. It's too expensive, to be quite honest, for us right now. It's not what we want. Second of all, Manchester is a lot cheaper than London. However, it's two city vibes. Two big city vibes. Yeah, and if you're wondering why we're not renting and then buying, is because obviously Jessie's from Australia, I'm UK. We're going to be travelling to Australia a lot. If we rent somewhere, First of all, you need to be in for a specific amount of time, if that's 6 months or a year, so we're not going to be as flexible going home. And also, if we buy a place, we can then just Airbnb or rent it while we go to Australia. That's our thought process behind it. This all sounds all well and good. We don't even know. We could be doing this video and it could be pointless because they're
this could all go to trash. Yeah. But you know what? The thing about life is you live and you learn.
We want to take you on our house hunting journey. It might go all tits up, and this could be the only video.
Do you know what? If it goes tits up for us, learn from us.
Yeah.
Don't make our mistakes. So we are here to do the journey, and if things go right for us, then you've got a little bit more insight, because I feel like in these type of things, it's like you just want to ask someone who's done the same thing as you.
Yeah, we're going to show you everything. Yeah. Like, this is how unprepared we are. I haven't even gone to a mortgage broker, okay? So this is how real life this is. We could just go there, they could be like, no, you can't get a house.
It will happen.
But at least you all know.
At least we tried, and you know what? We don't want you to stop yourself from trying either.
Yeah. But we're going to take you on this journey. We hope you enjoy it, and hopefully by the end of this could be a little series. Hopefully by the end of this we'll have a house, or we could be in a tent in my back garden. Who knows?
Yeah.
Stay tuned. So make sure you are subscribed, because we're going to be doing weekly videos alongside other videos, but these are going to be weekly videos, updates, everything to do with house hunting and getting an apartment.
As well, if you guys do have any questions, obviously we'll ask them to the best of our ability. We are not experts in this.
Yeah, we repeat. We are not experts.
Don't listen to us. Yeah. Don't. But if you do have like just general questions, like, what website did you find the apartment on? Basic stuff like that, because once again, we can help you guys.
Okay, yeah. Okay, and so we're about to get in the car and go, so we'll see you on the way to... We're not going to tell you where we're going yet. You're just going to have to wait and see.
You already said Manchester. We're 10 minutes away from the place, so we're actually early, which is nice. But very exciting. The excitement's starting to kick in. Our first time looking at an apartment together.
Yeah, so like Jessie said, we're 10 minutes away, but we still are on a main road. We're not really getting a feel of kind of like the area as of yet, but we are going into kind of like the city centre. So hopefully we'll get a bit of a better idea. But yeah, we're just buzzing. We've just been singing songs on the way down here. Just good vibes.
And so I messaged Claudia and asked her for some advice. She has some really good little tips and advice about these type of areas. So yeah, very exciting. We parked the car and now we're just trying to figure out how to pay.
This is confusing.
I know. It says pay at the end of your stay, but you need your retro number. Okay, maybe down there they are.
Scan in. Okay, later.
We're about a 6-minute walk away. Let's hope we don't get lost, because we've got the agents there, but we have arrived a bit early, which is nice and exciting. We just saw the house. We're really, really excited about it.
Yeah, it is really exciting. However, I think it was like an eye-opener. I think when me and Jessie had conversations, I was like the little boy, super excited, and Jessie Morris was like the... What would you say? Like you had your thinking cap on. You're a bit more...
As Will referred to before, the Debbie Downer.
But it was it was good to go and look, because realistically we want something. This is like our first home. We don't need it to be
extravagant.
Our last home. Yeah.
I think the service fee was quite high for the year, and obviously that can actually go up every single year. So when you actually look at the long term, like we could be paying an extra £60,000 over, 20 years.
Yeah.
So that's just one thing to consider. Doesn't mean it's the last place we look at. I still think it was really exciting though.
I loved it. I've been buzzing. I'm not gonna lie. I'm buzzing. I would have happily got. That was like the first one, and I was like, I want it, sort of thing. But we're gonna have a look. We're gonna have a little look at different places because, to be quite honest, these are places for us to live in the UK. But ultimately, I want to be an Australian boy.
Maybe. We'll just see what happens. But when I went into there, I could really envision us.
Oh my God, same.
Yeah, living there. I was just imagine that being our couch. And...
Yeah, I was like, I would have this here, this there. It was awesome. It was really, really good.
Oh, do you know what? To be fair, I didn't actually like the kitchen that much.
Really?
No.
Why?
If you look at the handles, I don't really like them.
Oh.
Didn't like the kitchen that much, if I'm honest.
I liked it.
But it was still really, really nice. Definitely an eye-opener. But...
On to the next. So, yeah, on to the next. We're going to carry on looking. We'll let you know kind of what we're looking at and things like that when we get home. But that's step one of the house hunting, which I think went well.
First house hunting together.
But it's not our dream. It's not the dream place where we want to live. I just don't. When you walk into a place and you're like, yes, no. I went in and I went, nice.
But not it.
Also,
not the wow factor.
there was a development getting built right next to it, and that was going to happen for three or so years.
Which is construction sound. So if we had a kid, for example, it won't be sleeping because you just wake up at 6 a.m. to a drill.
When? But anywho,
well, yeah. If we have a kid and we live there, we couldn't live there for 3 years because the baby would not be able to sleep.
Anywho, I'm going to leave you chatting with Jessie because I've got to fill up my car. So catch you in a bit, people.
But no, it was really, really exciting. Will's leaving me now. I ain't got nothing to talk about, so I'm going.